Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, well, let's take a look at Tesla stock. This week we have Tesla's earnings and the price action. The way it's forming, things may start to get ugly. So let's talk about why that could be the case. And I'll take you over the options data as well, where the traders are betting their money for this week of expiration. As you know, as I just said, we have Tesla's earnings on Wednesday. So definitely you can expect a huge move during the earnings time. But before that, what is the price action telling us? And then I'll also provide my opinion. What if certain cases happens of gap up or gap downs? How the price action could behave? Because there's certain levels of support and resistance sitting, or supply and demand zone sitting, that may, even after gap down, may save Tesla, but we have to take a look at the price action for that. So let's jump right into it. Once I also let you know, none of this is any financial advice and is only for education purposes. Now, we'll get to the options right in a couple of minutes, but first I want to point out price action over here. We did a good rebound back over here with a double bottom at the level of almost 373. All that was expected. However, lately we have again rejected at that very significant level of $431. And thereafter we have been continuing lower. Though I have mentioned over and over again that psychologically this $400 level, as long as we still hold through it, we are fine. But what I want to see closer to this level is not a red candle closing strong with a strong body. I want to see something that shows me buying is happening at this level. I'm not seeing any of that right now, even though we haven't tested that very area, but things are starting to look weaker already. So let me take you to the hourly interval. And what do I mean by that? So this thing tried to hold 200 hours moving average multiple times, this very zone of 410 area. However, every time it rebounded, just couldn't get much higher. So sellers are still putting pressure on this to come to the downside. And now the last day we have finally lost 200 hours moving average as well. So sure, $400 psychologically still is an area to watch, but what I want to see, it should happen within a day if we want to see a strength on this. We need to see a buy here and get above at least $408 level again. If Tesla can do that, things will get saved for Tesla. This weakness right now, if I want to give a likelihood, I would say we are 51% in bears control the way the price action has closed in the last day, and 49 there is a possibility of bulls taking back control again. But right now definitely things are looking weaker already, and that's why I'm saying things may get ugly as well, because price action is looking on the weaker side going into the earnings. All right, so anyways, that's for the near term to watch. And before I get to the overall structure, I want to take you over the options data as for how this week is looking like, and then I'll provide my opinion for the price action based off of the overall the structure that we are seeing. Now, this is the options data on Tesla for this coming week. Clearly, we have more interest by the bulls, the calls on the call side, especially starting around $440 and above. There's a huge spikes. We don't have much puts on the Tesla, so definitely calls where are the traders putting their money. So 440 and above. So 440 is just right around here, this very level. Above this is where traders are betting most of their money. I'm right now so far not seeing a straddle on, like if traders are trying to trade the earnings on either side for the delta, right? They're like, okay, if Tesla's volatility move is like 10% through the earnings, and Tesla does gaps up and down through the earnings. I'm not seeing it right now, that range. I'll see if by before Wednesday that range comes in, but so far more of the traders are only betting towards the call side, that is above 440. Now, in my opinion, now I want to talk about what if Tesla gaps down or gaps up. Yeah, so the thing is that right now, if Tesla, let's say, gaps down after earnings and it loses 50 days moving average and we open up below 372, which Tesla can very likely do. It's not much of a range. Yeah, Tesla does easily more than 8%. Its volatility range is around 10%, gap up or gap down when it want to really do it, right? So if Tesla gaps down even below 50 days moving average anywhere and it opens the next day below that, most likely we have broken the structure on Tesla, and I don't think it can be saved. We'll see if it can hold the 372, but likelihood of that is very low, and definitely if we lose 372 after gap down, then that's just over on Tesla. We will be looking at again the lower end of 300 possibly in coming weeks or coming days, I should say. However, if Tesla gaps up and it gaps up above $430 area, it's just fine, and you can expect then this thing to even take out $500 and higher. That's very likely. So overall structure in right now, yes, until earnings, I would say there is weakness, but it's not fully bearish. It's not swing bearish before earnings, but there is weakness on the intraday. So you're still better off trading only intraday until earnings. And if we gap up above 430, then all good, all great, then 500 plus is also possible. But if it gaps down and we gap down below 50 days moving average, which we are very close, then we have to see if 373 holds or 372 holds. And if it does, it has again room to try to come back up, but that will take quite some time. But anyhow, if we even gaps down below 372 and open just below it, it's over. All right, structure has broken, then don't expect much out of Tesla. So definitely it pretty much comes down to this week. I do expect Tesla may stay sideways until then. You might see it in the sandwich zone between just in this area, 400 to for between next 2 days might be again. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it has a habit of staying choppy until earnings happens, and we'll see. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys in this video. Definitely, if you just for the intraday, well, the strength needs to, I want to see strength above this level like 408 and 98 cents before uptrend can we look at it into it again. Otherwise, no, we are still weak below 408 right now going in intraday. Yeah. And anytime if we lose $400 level, that's a bigger problem than, yeah. Okay, and yeah, all cases I talked already, and that's all I have for you guys in this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos. Take care, guys. Bye.